Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and today I've got a really good video for you. This is going to cover a car that is very special to me. It is Micah Monteleone's 1996 Mustang GT. You see, not many of you know this, but once upon a time, I was a mopar man. Dyed into wool, mopar, no car, you name it. Had a 1970 Plymouth Duster. That car was everything to me. But I had a friend who bought a 1996 Cobra. His name was Keith Williams. So he bought this car and it was bone stock. And we just took my slicks off of my Duster and put it on his Cobra and went to the track. Went 866 in the 8th mile, bone stock. We were just blown away by this. And so that got my wheels turning. I thought, I've always loved the sound of the Mustang, even though I didn't really want people to know it. So I set out and I bought a 1996 Mustang GT. It's a 4.6 car too, right? It's a 2-valve. Boy, was there a big difference in performance. God. That car bone stock would only go 972 in the 8th mile. But as you will see in this video, from the time it was bone stock until my friend Micah Monteleone got involved into the program and Josh Haynes, we transformed this car into something that would become unbelievable. The fastest nitrous mod motor in the country, period. So stay tuned and you're going to enjoy the show. This is how the car looked around 2003. As you can see, I drove it on the street every day. But, like everyone else, I kept modifying the car because I wanted to go faster. 972 in the 8th mile is not good enough. So I added the first set of cams that came on the market, Schoen Highland 2730s. That was the only cams that you could get, as comp cams or no one else had even began offering cams for the 2-valve. So our quest to go faster started way back when. As you can see in this chart here, you can see how the car progressed basically from around 2002 all the way up to around 2007. You know, we were running 972 when the car was bone stock and actually got it down into 699 in the 8th mile. And you can see the list of things that we did along the way. Around 2007 is when things started to get serious with the car, as I had opened up a performance shop called Crossroads Performance. It became like a test meal for us, but we re-identified ourselves in our roles. Micah became the driver, I became the engine builder, and Josh Haynes was the crew chief. Little did we know we were going to set things in motion that was going to put us in many different winner circles.
Nova taking on Micah Monteleone, driving the Crossroads Performance Andy Wood built machine. Little 281-inch small little cubic inch modular engine. Got a carburetor on the E85 if I'm not mistaken, straight drive car. Gives her some RPM, leaves the line.
Mustang. He's getting himself set up in the Wicks lane. While over on the Jet side, it's Steve Schroeder and his 99 version of the Blue Oval Mustang. Miles an hour, 11:19 at 1:30 on the Jegs lane.
During this time, I also met David Vizard. Little did I know that that was going to turn into a lifelong friendship, but he took an interest into our 4.6 liter project. He helped us obtain one of the very first Edelbrock manifolds that was meant to run a carburetor. So with that, we took the 4.6 liter to the next level. But I'd also expressed interest to him that we wanted to try to run a heads-up series. And so that changed the game significantly because he was able to get us a set of trick flow heads from Al Noe at Trick Flow, because that came out in 2008. And that's when we started making big changes. David, being impressed with our efforts, he decided to write a magazine article covering our progress that we had made with Old Blue. And that really changed things for us, as it pointed us in the direction of running heads up. Once we got our trick flow headed combination together, we found the class that we wanted to run, PTRA Performance Street. It was the hottest thing going at the time because it was a small block class where it allowed small cubic inch motors below 331 inches to have nitrous versus against 420 inch small blocks running on all motor.
Here's our number one qualifier and the smallest cubic inch in the class. Micah Monteleone, 281 cubic inches of modular non-push rod engine here. That's what they call it. Push rods are precision.
As you can see, we found our way into the winner's circle more than once. It also led to the 2013 Performance Street Championship with a record-holding 596 at 115 miles an hour. Things were getting good with Old Blue. Micah had made this car a proven winner. It was time to take it to the next level. That was getting it ready for the Mod Motor Nationals presented by Justin Young. First ever Mod Motor Nationals was to be held at Memphis International Raceway in 2016. We ran the car in a class called Battle of the Underdogs. That's where the 2-valve modulars faced the 3-valve modulars, and it was a full house. After qualifying, we had qualified with an 894 in the quarter mile. We were atop of the leaderboards, but we knew that the field was going to be tight. But Old Blue fought its way through the field until we found our way into the finals. Micah had won many races, this was by far our favorite because it proved that our combination worked and that we were the baddest 2-valve in the country at that time. Getting ready for the 2017 Mod Motor Nationals proved to be a challenge, as we had to deal with Ed Pierce, our good buddy. His 3-valve mod motor car was blistering, 532, but we set the tone and got ready. With Ed Pierce having the field covered, we needed luck on our side, and just as the old saying goes, I'd rather be lucky than good any day, which led us to victory number 2 at the Mod Motor Nationals. It came down to Micah and Ed in the finals, and Micah didn't disappoint. Many people ask us all the time, how come you don't put a turbo on it? Or why doesn't it have a coyote engine? Well, the reason why is we run what we know works. This combo is well sorted out and the wins prove it. But most importantly, the thing that's important to me is the friendships that we've made along the way, the people that's helped us get to where we're at. But one of the things that really stand out to me is watching Micah with his kids. Those kids see their dad as a winner as he is, and I'm very proud to be able to make this video in honor of Old Blue for him.